Tesla finally unveiled its long-teased electric Class 8 truck last month, which CEO Elon Musk said has a 500-mile range and will result in economic suicide for fleets that stick with traditional diesels. Musk said as he emerged from one of the two prototype semi-day cabs, "It blows my mind, I think it will blow yours." As he addressed a raucous crowd that resembled a rock concert more than a truck unveiling, he spent 30 minutes outlining the reasons he believes this vehicle will revolutionize trucking when it hits the road in 2019. The 500-mile range, Musk said, is a worst-case scenario, based on being full-loaded and traveling at maximum highway speeds. Musk said, "You can get to your destination and back, even if your destination has no charging." With use of megachargers, a new high-speed charging solution, truckers can add 400 miles in 30 minutes. The chargers can be installed at origin or destination points, and along heavily trafficked routes. Musk did not take questions from the media or disclose the purchase price. However, he declared the Semi has the lowest cost of ownership, with an estimated cost of $1.26 a mile at a guaranteed 7 cents per kilowatt-hour, compared with an average of $1.51 a mile for a conventional diesel. A Tesla fact sheet said owners can expect to gain $200,000 or more in savings over 1 million miles based on fuel costs alone. Musk added the cost of ownership is nearly half of diesel trucks when the semis are linked in a platoon. Musk not only called it economic suicide to use a diesel truck, but said the economics of the Tesla Semi outperform freight railroads as well. Throughout his presentation, he took numerous shots at the overall appearance and performance of today's conventional trucks. He said the Tesla Semi goes from 0 mph to 60 mph in 5 seconds without a trailer, compared with 15 seconds for a diesel. It climbs 5% grades at a steady 65 mph, while diesel trucks max out at 45 mph. That makes a gigantic difference for truckers who are paid by the mile, he told the audience made up largely of Tesla car owners. The truck has 4 Tesla Model 3 electric motors, one for each rear wheel. With no shifting, acceleration is smoother, while regenerative braking recovers 98% of kinetic energy to the battery, giving it a basically infinite brake life, the company said. The interior is also quite different than trucks currently available, including a driver's seat positioned in the center. Every Semi will come standard with enhanced autopilot, including emergency braking, lane keeping assist, stability systems and collision avoidance. Among the loudest reactions from the crowd came from Musk's declaration the truck will not break down for 1 million miles. And even if 2 of the 4 motors break down, the Semi will still beat a diesel truck. If there are any problems, it will be detected by Tesla's remote diagnostics service, similar to the many uptime features offered by existing truck and engine manufacturers. One problem truckers should not expect is a cracked windshield, thanks to glass that is thermonuclear explosion-proof, Musk claimed, noting that was his favorite feature. And much as you might expect from a rock concert, just when it appeared to be was over there was an encore, a new, 250+ mph Tesla Roadster emerged from one of the trailers, drawing the loudest reaction of the evening. Tesla subsequently announced on its website the price for its Semi-Class 8 electric truck will start at $150,000 for a model with a 300-mile range, and $180,000 for a 500-mile range. The company also said it increased the per-order reservation price for the trucks to $20,000. In addition, Tesla said it was offering a Founder Series model for an upfront charge of $200,000, which guarantees receiving one of the first 1,000 semis produced. Additional information such as the weight of the vehicle and other specifications have not yet been released. But the lack of operational specifics hasn't kept a number of large private and for-hire fleets to place orders, including Walmart Stores Incorporated, Anheuser-Busch, PepsiCo, Cisco Corporation, and J.B. Hunt. Tesla Incorporated reported sales of 101,312 vehicles in 2017, a 33% increase over the previous year, remaining the top seller of all electric vehicles even as competitors move in. But August's nationwide rollout of the Chevrolet Bolt EV finally delivered Tesla CEO Elon Musk a true competitor, and the numbers show it. The all-electric Bolt is the first affordable, long-range electric car to reach the mass market. The Michigan-made car posted 23,297 sales in 2017, falling shy of the company's goal of 30,000 deliveries for the year. It closed 2017 with 3,227 deliveries in December. In total, GM said it sold 43,893 electric vehicles in 2017. Tesla only reports quarterly sales rather than the industry-wide practice of reporting monthly. The Silicon Valley automaker reported Wednesday a total of 28,870 deliveries in the fourth quarter, including 15,200 Model S sedans, 13,120 Model X crossovers and 1,550 Model 3 sedans. The Bolt is poised to compete with the mass-market Tesla Model 3 should it overcome continued production delays. The Silicon Valley automaker again delayed its 5,000-unit per week output goal from March 2018 to the end of the second quarter. Until then, the Bolt holds the mid-market EV crown. Some of that success likely comes at the expense of the Chevrolet Volt plug-in hybrid, which saw sales drop 17.7% from 2016 to 20,349. Automakers sold nearly 82,000 Albanian Lex electric vehicles in the U.S. through October, the most current data available from industry forecaster IHS Markit. That's an increase of 30.4% from 2016. But the growing segment still only accounts for less than 1% of the retail car market in the U.S. While EV deliveries are increasing steadily, IHS Markit analyst Tom Libby pointed out the model count only increased by 1 to 23 Albanian Lex electric models in 2017. Most of the growth was posted by only 5 models: the Bolt, Ford Focus EV, Nissan Leaf and Tesla's Model X and Model S. Nissan sold 11,230 of its Leaf EVs in 2017, down nearly 20% from the prior year. A new Leaf with a boosted battery range is expected next year. Rebecca Lindland, automotive analyst for Kelley Blue Book said, "We should see electric vehicle sales increase in 2017, but what I'm concerned about when I think about these cars is that we're just fishing in the same pond. And eventually we need a bigger pond. This year may be a turning point for electrics." Edmunds is predicting that EVs will capture more than 4% of the retail market, driven mainly by Tesla, though the Bolt and new Leaf are also expected to boost sales. But Lindland says EV development is growing in response to fuel economy regulations rather than consumer demand, which could cause problems later on. The profitability of the EV market will depend upon the future of car buyer demographics. She said, "As the demographics of marketplace evolve and we get more millennials into market, they as a whole are just much more comfortable with technology and with electric vehicles. That, combined with more models, could be the saving grace for electric vehicle profitability."
As a flurry of Tesla Model 3 first impressions begin to scatter across the internet, one involving a professional driver and devout BMW enthusiast is arguably the more noteworthy of the bunch. Alex McCulloch, a licensed airline pilot, skilled mechanic and performance driving instructor, got behind the wheel of Tesla's Model 3, and he had a lot to say about the company's first mass-market electric sedan. Considering his strong automotive background, McCulloch's observations and impressions about the Model 3 came from a relatively objective standpoint. Neither a staunch critic nor an avid fan, the BMW enthusiast allowed the Model 3 to speak for itself. McCulloch was able to drive the Model 3 for a full day, and during that time, the professional driver was able to acquaint himself with several key features of the electric car. According to the BMW enthusiast, it did not take long before he was able to get comfortable with the minimalistic design of the Model 3's interior. Though McCulloch pointed out that the placement of the vehicle's hazard button was quite challenging to find, one area that he could definitely give a thorough impression on, however, was Model 3's capabilities on the road. According to McCulloch, Model 3 worked flawlessly, doing exactly what he wanted to do, which he found pleasantly surprising. McCulloch noted, "Despite my lack of seat time in the car, it did what I asked with ease. It was communicative, composed, and surprisingly neutral, despite my not being able to figure out how to defeat the stability control." If there was one thing that truly impressed McCulloch, however, it was the Model 3's steering, brakes, and balance. According to the BMW enthusiast, the Model 3 completely met his expectations for performance. Alex McCulloch is an active member of BMW CCA, a prominent group of car enthusiasts with a particular liking for the iconic German brand. The professional driver himself owns a number of BMWs, including an M3 E46, a 320i Touring, a rare M Coupe, a 325iX, and a 325i Sportswagen. Among his collection, his personal favorite is the M3 E46, which McCulloch feels is simply the best car that was ever made. And yes, that is the very same BMW M3 E46 that he compared the Model 3 to when he wrote about his experience with the electric car. Overall, McCulloch's brief time with the Model 3 ultimately convinced the veteran driver that the electric car is the first of many vehicles that would usher in the future of transportation. The Tesla Model 3 has been getting a lot of positive attention from the electric car community since deliveries of the mass-market compact sedan began. Just recently, a Model 3 with Aero wheels set a cannonball run record for EVs, finishing the long journey in just 50 hours, 16 minutes and 32 seconds.